Gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is Tech127 and welcome back to another video. And man, today's video, guys, I'm really excited, but as always, let me do my usual plugins. If you're not, follow me on mixer.com/Tech127 where I stream regularly, and I'm also doing a giveaway at 500 followers. If you love my content, you're going to love my streams. Mixer.com/Tech127. Also, make sure you are following me on Twitter and Instagram. That way you guys can connect with me more and get to know me on a personal level. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you are smashing that like button. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel for more content like this. And let's go ahead and get right into today's discussion. So in today's video, I want to go ahead and talk about my first impressions on the Final Fantasy VII Remake demo that was released early last week. Now, I know I'm a bit late to the party on making a video for this, but I wanted to wait until, everybody and their mom got their videos out and stuff like that. And honestly, when it comes to these kind of games, I like to let people, just get their own opinions formed, let them explore the games for themselves before I make videos on stuff like this. Because man, this is something we've been waiting. God, I don't even know how long for. Wasn't the first iteration of this announced on the PS3 or the PS2 or something like that? They've had so many engine models of Cloud on next generation pieces of hardware that I can't even keep track anymore. How long we've been waiting for something like this. But the experience was absolutely incredible. It's like God, I don't even know how to explain the combat. Like a perfect version of like Kingdom Hearts and Devil May Cry. Man, I don't even know how to describe it. And they also blend in turn-based combat with it too, which is just a really cool experience. The visuals, I played it on a base PS4 and it just looked amazing. I looked at this game and I had to ask myself again, why the hell are next-gen consoles coming out now if this game looks this good? But seriously, guys, if you haven't played the Final Fantasy VII Remake demo, and that's whether a veteran and a fan of the original Final Fantasy VII, or, if you haven't played Final Fantasy VII at all, I encourage you to check out the demo. It's going to give you, a good kick of how in-depth this game and story really goes. Just, visuals, music, combat, just, everything. And I really don't have too many complaints. Like, I know this video is going to honestly sound like a big, just suck-off tribute to Final Fantasy VII. But, hey, I'm a huge fan of the game. The funny thing was, I actually played it first with my little brother when it first came out in the 90s. But the only reason we had actually played it, and I'm going to tell you guys this funny part, was because we were just curious about multi-disc video games. We found Final Fantasy VII as a greatest hits in our Walmart. It was a 3-disc game for $20, and we were like, yo, this game's got 3 discs, let's check it out. And the first time we actually played it, right, we had never played a turn-based RPG, so we had no clue how to even use the combat system. We were just sitting there pushing buttons in the first fight, and we somehow made Cloud swing his sword, and we were just sitting there looking at ourselves like, yo, how did we do that? And then we realized, there was an attack menu and all that stuff. And that was my first experience with a turn-based RPG. And I kind of fell in love with the genre. And of course, this game as a whole from there. And ever since, like the PS2 era and stuff like that, the thoughts of them remaking this classic title has just, always been there. And honestly, it's been incredible. I've played through Final Fantasy VII, God, I don't know how many times. Funny thing though, I've never actually beat Ruby Weapon, so I really hope, they bring him back in like a super badass form, and, I get to take him down on next-gen hardware. That'll be a great way to redeem myself with that. But my only concern for the Final Fantasy VII Remake, and this is something I want to talk about, is this whole episodic rumor, or I don't know what, I guess it's not a rumor, I guess because Square Enix has already confirmed that, this is the size of a full game. And, I get that, I get it's going to be the size of a big game. But the story and, the feel of Final Fantasy VII isn't known for an episodic piece. Like, when I play this game, and I don't care if, there's 150 hours of gameplay on this game. When I play this game and I see credits that aren't after a grand battle with Sephiroth, I'm just honestly going to feel incomplete. And, that's just me. I don't mean to sound like, a spoiled brat or anything or anything like that, but that's just where I'm used to this story ending, as someone, you know, who's played this game so many times. And that's just, you know, what worries me. You know, how long is it going to take for us, you know, to get parts, to get the next parts of the game? How many parts is this game going to be split into? And just looking at how long it took them to give us this, that scares the hell out of me. Like, I'm afraid, you know, let's say they split it into 3 parts. I personally don't think we'll see parts 2 and 3 almost, by the time we get part 3, it'll be the year 2025 or 2030. And, you know, the fact that, you know, we could have to wait a whole nother decade just for the Final Fantasy VII Remake to be truly complete scares me. Now, hopefully it doesn't take that long. Realistically, I don't think it'll take that long, but we all know how Square Enix is, and don't get me wrong, they deliver quality products, but they are not afraid to take their time in delivering anything. And, you know, that just, I don't want to be, you know, waiting till I'm 40 years old to fight Sephiroth again. And, you know, that's just really my honest concern. That may sound crazy, and like I said, a little bratty to some people, but honestly, you know, my only wish is just, I hope the complete product comes sooner than later. But other than that, I have no other concerns, no other complaints, and from what I played in this demo, man, 10 out of 10. You know, call me a FF7 sucker or whatever you want, but this, I enjoyed the hell out of this, and I can't wait for the full launch. Anyway, guys, let me know how you felt about the Final Fantasy VII Remake if you got to play the demo, and make sure you are smashing the like button on this video. If you're not, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Take care.
So can I get some closure?